Howdy y'all, welcome back to Cam Shack Productions. Today, I thought I'd share with you something a little different, one of my secrets. So if you're anything like me, you spend a lot of time traveling from place to place. As a videographer and a landscape photographer, I'm constantly getting in my car early in the morning, starting it up, driving to a new location, or driving late at night, and I'm always trying to figure out a new way to heat up food, cook, eat, do things that would be a little luxurious, since by the time I get to camp it's usually late and by the time I leave it's super early. So I wanted to share a super cool tip that I learned, and one of the things I've been doing for years to keep my food warm and prepare while I'm on the road. Alright, sorry about the wind noise, it's gonna be a little loud for sure. Part of this is that noise that you're going to hear. So one of the tips that I figured out long ago was, when I was driving around, I would spend hours going from one location to the next, and usually early in the morning. So I found that if I took a little time ahead of time and prepped some things, I could actually cook while I drive my car around. Now, please remember, this is not if you are cooking raw food. Please don't do this and get sick. That would be a really huge bummer for you on your trip. This is something that you should only be doing with pre-cooked food and making sure that you're safe about it, and that if you don't understand how to be safe while doing this, don't do it, because it could get you sick. I don't think so. I've been doing it for years and I love it. So what am I talking about? All right, this little magic bundle right here. Tinfoil and your defrost on winter months can heat up your food as you're driving around. I have on my dash right now, I have a hot dog, I have a slice of pizza, and I have an full egg breakfast. It's kind of like a quiche that I cook. And I have done those quiche on trips before with people where I'll just throw it on the dash while we drive, and they tell me that it is like eating at a restaurant. I don't know if that's true or not, but it is really, really good, and your defrost will do a really nice job of heating up your food while you're cruising around. I mean, you're driving, you're using the energy anyway, so I'll give you a couple more tips as we go here, but I'm gonna keep this thing cooking. All right, give everything a little flip here. So, as I was saying, if you travel a lot, if you're an overlander, if you are a photographer, if you're constantly on the move from spot to spot, this is a really great way to set yourself up for some warm food as you go. Please, again, do not put raw food on top of your dashboard and think that it is going to cook. All we're doing is basically taking something that is pre-cooked, hot dog, pizza, leftovers from last night, as long as they're not like messy. Like, you could take up a piece of steak and chop it up into small pieces and put it up there, and it would warm it up enough to where you could have a really enjoyable little warm steak piece, like if you wanted to put it on a fajita or something like that. Another pro tip on this is, if you are driving around and you have an opportunity to buy a pizza, Little Caesars pizzas, I believe, are $8 right now for their hot and ready. You can live off of that pizza for days. It can be one of the best ways for you to be able to eat. Tristan from SUV RVing is the person that gave me this tip. I'll put a link to some of his videos or his channel right here. He's a super awesome guy and does a really great job of kind of showing you around and giving you little tips and tricks. That's where I got my gear net, a whole bunch of great stuff from him. So, as I was saying, if you want to reheat some food, this is a really great and easy way. You're driving anyway, right? You've already got your heat on. If you're like me, I use my defrost pretty much all winter because I produce a lot of heat and I steam everything up. If I'm getting done with a hike or a trip, or if I'm waiting for my car to warm up in the morning after sleeping in the back of it, I've already got it running. I've already got the defrost going. So by taking that heat that's already being generated and taking some food and wrapping it into tinfoil, you can actually warm up quite a few things. It's a really great trip. Or Say you're leaving really early in the morning and you guys have a long drive ahead to get to a destination. These little egg things that I do, it's basically a quiche, and it is so good. You put it in your tinfoil, you leave it on there, you flip it a few times, and by the time you're driving, you can eat it right out of the tinfoil and you have hot eggs. Please remember that I am not a chef. I haven't had a food handler's permit since I was a summer camp director about 4 years ago. But as far as I remember, with pre-cooked foods, if you take them out of the refrigerator, you have 4 hours before you really can start to get sick from airborne illness. If that's wrong, somebody that knows more about this, leave a comment down below and tell me what's actually there. If this is dangerous, please let us know. But I've used it a bunch of times and it has worked great for me. Turn that down. All right, y'all. So I have been driving around for about 25 minutes now. And, everything cooks a little bit different, right? It's really strange how well this stuff works. So, what I have found, especially on high heat, when you take something like a hot dog, it cooks really, really fast. It does a really nice job of heating up and heating up pretty quickly. So when you're doing this, the one thing that I can tell you, and right now my car smells so good. I have this hot dog cooking, and again, if you look at it, it's shriveled, it looks a little weird, but it's really nice to have a hot, I mean, that's hot. The inside of this hot dog is warmer than what you would get if you were like getting it off one of those rolly things at 7-Eleven. It's really nice. And again, you have to make sure that you continually flip them. The eggs are much bigger, they're more dense, so they take probably about an hour. So I'm driving around looking for stealth spots right now. But like I was saying, this is really simple, really good. You can just kind of cruise around, enjoy yourself while you're driving, getting to your destination, and have that hot food. So let's continue to drive around a little bit. I'll keep looking for those stealth spots, and we'll see how the pizza and the eggs turn out as we go. If you have some other ideas of things that you could cook or use as a dashboard food, please go down, leave a comment for me, let me know what you think it might be, so that way I can try it. Because I drive so much when I'm on location. I'm going from place to place. I have all this time in the car. I might as well, heat something up. And I find that if I use food that I cooked the night before at camp, it's a lot cheaper than stopping at fast food over and over again. So let's drive on, and we'll go see what we can find while we get a hot dog, huh? Oh, it's seriously so warm. It's so good. Oh, I love hot dogs though, so what can I say? Turn that down so we can talk. All right, so I've been driving around for probably about another 15 minutes or so, and it is time to check on our superfood. Again, if you are out and about and you run past the Little Caesars or any place where you can get a pizza, it is one of the best road foods. I don't know about you. Look at this. This pizza is soft even. It's been warming so much that the crust, how this is leftover pizza, and it is super soft and really delicious. So, I love this. Not only does it help me to remember to eat, which I'm not very good about on road trips, but it's absolutely delicious. Pizza, man, what a great overlanding, car camping, road tripping food. You can do so much with this, and it is so easy. You can eat it cold, you can eat it warm. Another nice thing about all of these meals is, say you're at camp and you've done the work already, you can take a hibachi if you have one, and put these on there, and it doesn't take very long to heat them up. Just make sure that you're flipping them about every minute or 2 minutes so that nothing burns. And just turn your hibachi to the lowest setting, let it warm up kind of like a little oven, put the food on there, put the lid on, flip it every minute to 2 minutes, and you will also have a really nice, easy way if you're not driving and you want to do these things. Super good, super easy. All right, I'm going to sit here, eat my pizza, and then we'll continue to go look for some new stealth spots. Hopefully I find something cool. All right, y'all. So I have been driving around for about the last hour and 20 minutes. I'm going to actually shut the car off because food is cooked. So the last thing that I have left is my little egg thing. I just want to reach out and say thank you so much to everybody that has been watching my videos. It's now time for my shameless plug. Please go down, hit that like button. If you're feeling really generous, subscribe. It's free. Otherwise, the next time you go out and try to cook eggs in your car, they're going to leak all over and you are going to smell eggs in your dashboard every time you turn on your heat for as long as you own the car. And I don't want to see that happen. So please go down, hit that like and subscribe button, and let me show you guys exactly what these things look like, because this is going to be good. So one of the things that I have found, I found this recipe actually from Good Mythical Kitchen. Josh from Good Mythical Kitchen calls these protein bars, and essentially what it is, it's hot to the touch. Essentially what it is this one is egg, and it's got spinach, tomato, jalapeno, some ground sausage, and 2 different kinds of cheese, cheddar cheese and also some Parmesan cheese. And I just want to show you, like, look at how gooey. I mean, I can see steam coming off of this thing in here. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera or not, but my cheese is nice and melted. And I want to talk about a great breakfast treat. If you guys are interested, let me know. Leave a comment, and I'll link to the video for anybody that wants it, where he makes these things, because they're really delicious. Super easy. I make a whole bunch of them. I cut them up. I wrap them in tin foil, and you can mix it up. You can use bacon. You can make it spicy, not spicy, however you want to cook it. But the really great thing about these is these are also super easy to just throw on your hibachi and bake while you're sitting around at camp in the morning, packing up and getting ready. Or just throw them in the car. They really do. They come out hot. And absolutely, I mean, seriously, this is hot on my hand. Absolutely delicious. So I hope you all have enjoyed this video. I know it's a little off. Sorry. I'm hoping to get back out into the wilderness here shortly. I really got to work on this neck thing. It has been absolutely killing me the last few days. So I'm going to get back out there. I've got a few trips planned. I'm thinking about going to the off-road record games down in San Hollow. Also, if you think I should do that, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, y'all, I really appreciate you sticking around and watching this thing to the very end. And hopefully you got some good ideas, and you can leave some comments for us so that we all have better ideas on what to cook if you're going to do some dashboard food reheating. Super easy, super fun. All right, my friends, thanks again for watching. See you in the next video. Be well, my friends. I just want to show how melty the cheese is. I mean, it's like, this thing is just going crazy right here. These things are really tasty. Delish. Man, love my job. Love my job.